Hey guys, what's up? How was your day? How was your weekend? How was the last month for you? I was sick for 3 weeks. How does that sound? Sorry, that was bad. I didn't mean to take that out. It's just come on. How long could I be sick? It was a flu and I got sick for at least a month. That's a long time. Even now I still have a cough. This part I could not do right, so I'm just gonna let my actions speak for themselves. The Buzz has been training me lately for upcoming Uprise tournaments. My gosh, he's like the hardest coach, because he doesn't go warm-up characters that help you. He'll just go all in law and rape me. Oh yeah, and there's nothing I could do. Just gonna try and rewind and didn't work. Jump. And I thought I could auto-stab him. I'm sure that's what I was thinking. And so we have to watch myself do the whole... Just, you know what's coming. I'm gonna jump over him. I'm gonna run up the walls. I'm gonna do anything I can to hit them, because in hard mode, they block every hit. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, I tell you. Besides that, I've been pretty good. I'm sorry I haven't even, like, notified you guys what's going on. It's just been nonsense for me. And I got him. I was like, yeah, take that. I'm like, so they're all down there. I'm gonna just go about this way. Jump. Slash. And I got him, and I was just like, yeah, I can win. I can fight. I can do this. And what was that? What was that? What are you doing, Prince? What are you doing, Prince? That's not how you play a game. You guys have seen this, right? I'm just making work of these guys, though. If you guys ever play this on the mode I play at, just do this, because it works fine for me. And if you can beat them normally, please do that, because you're not gonna want to look like sissies the entire time. Unlike a certain someone. What's important to know while playing this is to not... Basically, try not to let yourself get cornered. Or basically just don't let yourself get, like, circled by them, because they can do that. In hard mode, they try to circle you. As far as what I've seen. The wall run up, jump, slash is actually a homing attack, so even if you don't get over them, it's still gonna aim for them. Which is kinda neat, so just... But my point is, if you get circled, try and get out of there, because your weapon only has certain durability, and you need... I don't know what I was doing. You don't need to get that broken. Otherwise you're going to have to take the time to pick it up, and they'll see right now, they're just making advantage of the fact that I have, like, no weapons. So I'm just going to take that one, because it looks the shiniest. Shiniest means more powerful in my eyes. So I got a mace. That kills him one shot, so I'm like, good. Okay. Okay, good. Gonna do that. I'm gonna miss, because... Oh, I have no weapon, so I go pick one up. He misses me. Teehee. I have another idea for when this whole playthrough is over. There's not many episodes left. I haven't actually finished it yet. I've been busy, as you can tell. Just being sick. We have gained 200 sand credits. This is an optional one, by the way. You didn't have to do this one. I don't think you do. But I was trying to find my way out of here for quite some time. I didn't know where to go. So I'm just like, okay. So I have to go here, and then I'm gonna go to the chain. It must be the chain. No, it's the plank. Yes. I'm gonna go this way. I was naively just uninstinctive at that point. I was like, You guys have seen this, right? That is just... I don't know. I saw that and I was like, oh my god. Is this me? Come on. Prince, what are you doing, Prince? This isn't you. And then I'm like, oh, okay, there's an opening up there. As in, I probably could have skipped everything, but then I'm like, no, that's not the case. You can't skip everything. I couldn't get up there, so I'm like, great, what do I do? I actually don't remember what I did. That's how vivid this part is from all of my memory of this game. So I'm going to go grab some sands. And we're going to run around here. You could skip all of this. I don't believe it. Only I could make that mistake. So there are going to be traps here. Just what I did was just like, alright, I don't have to bother. I'm just going to rush it, see how well I do. What I do is I just try to get on top of them at all times. Like, that was just priceless. I like that. But I live. I got through pretty well. Now what you must do is a puzzle, which could take some time if you don't know what you're doing. And it took me a while to figure out my first time, but next few times, I think I got the practice I needed. This is my 5th playthrough, I'm sure. 2 of the other playthroughs I didn't actually complete, but I did get to the part where I had to finish this puzzle, and so.
Look at that, a trap. Do you see now what happens when you try to help other people? You die.
Enough is in here! It's going to burn! Help us! Please help us! Over here! Over here!
Oh, Father, give me guidance. Lend me strength. Where have you gone? Father, gone. Wait, that's it! Where is the machinery that controls these conveyors? Quickly, please, there is not much time!
Above us. The stairs are burned, though. You will never be able to reach them.
Stairs? Please. It literally shows you what you need to do. Panels from the pole of the man, to the walls, to the device, to the wall. It just shows you right there. I've played enough Prince of Persia to know what I have to do here. Except for that. Don't judge me. I can't wait for the new tournaments for Smash Brothers. I mean, that's the one game I cannot stop playing. It's addictive. It's great. And it never gets old. But I'll get more on that later. What you need to know about this puzzle right here is you have to turn the statue in a certain direction, and then you need to move it forwards or backwards, depending on its position. And you have to do it so that he gets through all these obstacles, because he has a... Imagine a pizza man holding up, like, a slice of pizza. He basically has that in his hands, except it's a giant rectangle facing vertical from where he is currently positioned. So what you have to do is make it so that he can fit through. Yeah, don't do what I did. That's silly. And there will be little dials on the ground level which you have to turn in order to basically change the direction of which he goes, and then use the knife to hit the other switch, which then allows him to go in that direction. So it's a really tricky puzzle, and if you're not really common sense aware, then it's going to take a long time. What I mean common sense aware is you see something coming ahead of time. Well, if it wants me to go here, then I have to turn this way ahead of time. Like that. See, I screwed up. I was like, oh, shoot. So, really, it's a lot of running back and forth. But if you memorize the puzzle, it shouldn't take you too long. And so what I needed to do was basically just make it turn the other way. I don't know why I did that. I was just trolling. However, I did try to save as much time as possible, but I was doing this from memory. I wasn't trying to use like a wiki cheat or something. So about the being sick thing, I was sick for... Well, first, that wasn't what stopped me from doing videos at first. What stopped me from doing the videos was... It was getting time to take finals in college, and that's hard, so... I had to temporarily stop. School comes first. And... What I ended up doing was just pushing off getting out new videos. And that's not something I can do. I gotta really just be on top of what is needed to do in all aspects. I can't just devote some time to this and some time to this. It has to be one or the other. And I don't know how to balance that time. My priorities got screwed up, so I had to choose school. Because accounting is just a nerve wrack. And I took my final today, and I thought I did pretty well. So hopefully I'll get that back, just be like, yeah, that's right. Although I was the first to walk out of the class, so that's not a good sign. The other reason why I couldn't do this, basically just preparing myself for the finals took about 2 weeks. The other 2 weeks, which took up the full month of me being absent, was basically just me being sick. I had like 5 stages to the whole sickness. I had basically the runny nose, then it was like the induced sleep feeling you get when basically the cold just knocks you out completely whenever you fall asleep. And then it was, well, then it was like, what was it? What was the next one? The one that pissed me off the most. The constant, it was the nose running and combined with the coughs. And that wasn't, I expected that. That wasn't going to be too huge, but what came next? Oh yeah, I screwed up. I figured it out eventually. I was a little stumped. I was like, oh shoot, what do I do now? I think I figured it out. Okay. Back to what I was saying. What I was saying was, it then got to the point where it was the cough alone. And the cough alone wasn't so bad, but then it began to get to the point where I couldn't sleep at night because that's a lot. Okay. The problem with that was the cough alone was just like, you know, it was a cough, but it got to the point where it was, not only did it hurt, it was unsatisfying. And that's the worst type of cough. You have the cough that's, it's just unsatisfying. What I mean by that is, when you cough, you're supposed to, you know, basically hack up the mucus and all the other, you know, horrible things that are in your body just messing with you, and because it's in your lungs, you know, and your lungs are trying to cough it out. But what happened with me was it began to get to the point where it was healing so much that it was in one spot that no matter how hard I coughed, it couldn't cough it out. It couldn't reach that part of my throat, so basically what happened was I was... shoot. Basically, I was just coughing up a storm, and it hurt like God almighty. I was up till like 3 in the morning in pain because there was nothing I could do. I couldn't satisfy the cough, and I kept coughing, and I used the NyQuil, I used cough drops, I used... You know that vapor that you put on your chest, your neck, and under your nose that like clears up your sinuses? It's like... Hang on a second. Yeah, it's like Vicks Vapor or something. And what you do is you put it on your chest and it rises up into your nose and it clears out your sinuses. And I thought that was a great idea, but it didn't work. It was... All my combined efforts were just meaningless. Not even tea helped. Tea helped a little bit. Tea's amazing. I gotta tell you, tea is the best for cures. Just curing your sore throat, curing your cough. You know, if you're ever sick, just drink some tea, get some chicken noodle soup, get something. Just anything to soothe your throat. Every little bit helps, but what I was in the middle of was just nonsense. I couldn't do anything about it, and I was up till 3, and then 2 days later, I'm fine, so hooray for me. This puzzle's just about solved too, so good. I ended my story right there.
Savior, friends, I tell you now and true, it is the Prince of Persia.
It is good to see you safe.
Ah, shit. Hey, he stole my bike! I was happy to have gotten that puzzle solved so quickly.
I think you're taking this hero business a little too far. You've already saved the citizens.
This is easily the hardest of the motion sequences. There's so many turns, and I'm pretty sure I died here. There, and then I rewind, and then we die, and then I rewind. Okay, alright, I got this. I can do this. And then I die. And then we rewind, and then I rewind, and then I go back. I can do this, and then I die. And then we go back, and then I die. And then we rewind, and then alright, one last chance. I got this, and then I die. That has got to be the best thing I've ever seen. It's complete success with the puzzle, hardly failing at the puzzle, just to go to utter failure.
I think you're taking this hero business a little too far. You've already saved the citizens.
I was pretty mad, but you know what? That's great. That makes a good video. Just being able to see such a screw up like that. And then I realized I could run over that, so derptastic. So what you need to know about this part is just be quick and just obey your instincts. And if you screw up, you always have the sands. It gives you 5 if you have all 6. It gives you 1 less than what you have, I'm sure. Don't be afraid to hit those boxes if you have to. You'll live. If you hit a wall, you'll die, obviously. Just have a little bit of foresight. Bam. Okay, so as for Smash Brothers, I think that's a good story to tell. The Buzz was telling me the other day, you know, John, you should probably play Falco a bit. I'm like, Falco? You know, I did try once. I could do Falco. He just, I don't know, he just destroyed me with Falco. He destroyed me with Olimar. when I was playing Falco, I'm like, great, I know, you can use Olimar, fantastic. But he's like, no, you don't understand, I can use Olimar. He has like that Salem trick now, where he does like a whip, and then he lets go of the ledge, does it again, and then he spikes me, and I'm like, great. Now he's got another trick. He was less scary before. I just need more damage racking skill, and I got Falcon in the bag.